growing up in Milton Keynes. Growing up in Milton Keynes meant a new sense of space and freedom. I'd originally come from West London, which was built up. So coming to Milton Keynes, and I moved to Bradville, the new estate next to it, Healands, hadn't been built. So that meant it was just fields. And I remember long days riding along the redways. When I was a teenager, a couple of years later, that meant going up to the city centre. Every Saturday afternoon I would head out the door and say, I'm going to the city, and then I would just basically walk around in the city centre and hang out and see my friends and maybe have a hamburger at the new McDonald's, because it was new back then. My best friend at the time was somebody called Paul Taylor, who was originally from Liverpool, and he was a true Scouser, and I adopted his fashion sense, which was being a casual. So that meant a Slazenger golf jumper, stretch jeans, and with my skinny legs it looked like I had two carrots hanging out, and the obligatory Adidas trainers. If I hadn't come to Milton Keynes, I wouldn't have gone to Stanbury campus. I wouldn't have met my other good friend Tim Searle, who ended up in a band called Ha, and the lead singer of that band was somebody called Lee Scriven, and he became somebody important in my life. I eventually christened him the Godfather, and the Godfather set up the Blues Collective, and that was another mad adventure for 2 years of my life. I became the person who introduced the band on, like the Blues Brothers in the film, and it was just a mad time with great friends and just lots of memories. So if I hadn't come to Milton Keynes, I wouldn't have ended up in the Blues Collective.